Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'll be showcasing off Viessa's Lava Citadel build. I'm going to get into quite some depth on this because there's a lot of ways you can actually build this. We'll just go straight into her actual build real quick. So this is what I've got right now. This was me messing around a bit as well. Definitely a pound beyond on her trigger module. So this, pretty much everything here is what I'd recommend, but this energy collection is do you need it, do you not? When you do take this, you do have to sacrifice emergency measures, what I believe does take you slightly below 100% crit rate. So it's really up to you if you really need that extra MP. Realistically, you're going to get a faster time if you just run this. Normal mode Lava Citadel, just run this, you don't need the extra MP. But this is pretty much a build. Even hyper focus, you could technically go with range if you really are just like, you know, just you're not getting much effort on, well, you're not getting much value of this module because you aren't trying to keep it up, because it's very like hard to keep this. Because as soon as you hit a critical on your skill and this comes off cooldown, you're now going to be giving the critical to your weapons instead, not your skill critical hit damage what you want. So if you are going to use this, you kind of have to keep an eye on your buffs on the HUD on your screen. Otherwise, just go with skill expansion. Yeah, just use expansion. This one, put it there, use that. Then you get some more range on your things. Guns, we'll just get into it. The only one you need is Clairvoyance. You don't need max things, just make sure you have critical hit rate on the adjustments. That's pretty much all you need. And then the 2 beam rifle charge gain speed and the sprint speed cores. That's it. Modules, they kind of all matter. Yeah, I'll say they all matter. Every single one of these you want the extra crit, like Insight and that to proc the crit module called Hyperfocus. Brisk walk, nice. All of the speed, movement speed is very good for her because you get out of danger as quick as possible because she is squishy as anything. Reactor, we want cooldown Colossus. If you're going to use this for mobbing, because this build can also be used for mobbing, I'll showcase that in another video, but just go cooldown critical hit damage. The component set, I'm just going to go over the substats first. You want HP and defense on all the cores. You want max HP, auxiliary, MP recovery out of combat, sensor, MP recovery in combat, max MP, and then MP recovery modifier defense. And then for the processor, just use anything. Doesn't fucking matter. There's one thing you could experiment with if you have one, is you could get fire resistance on the auxiliary, but you'd have to sacrifice one of these. Very hard to tell which one I would sacrifice. MP recovery out of combat maybe, because I don't think I ever like try and stay out of combat to recover MP. Because then you're wasting time and you want those fast runs. So maybe sacrificing HP for fire resistance and then running fire resistance on the cores could actually make you tankier even though you're sacrificing HP. Now, when it comes to Slayer, I've kind of experimented with Hunter's set because you get MP back and you need a lot of MP when you're spamming. And this set has got to me, quickly showcase, 28th spot on the challenge leaderboard. And that was with me using the Hunter set. You can go check for yourselves by clicking on my name and viewing. But most people with fast times on challenge has used the Slayer set. Well, that's pretty much the build. You do want the MP dog, the snowy sled dog, not the Vespers or Hagios, the snowy. And then the Arche Tuning will look like this. So we've just gone around here and then cooldown, got the crit, and then this is called Arche Concentration. You can get it in one of the mutant boxes. I'll just have a look for you guys so you know. Don't know, was it this one? Okay, no, it must have been one of the new ones. box. I don't. Yep, new one. So mutant cell box A. What you should be able to get from the Axiom planes. Will. Oh well, I'll just have a look for you guys. There you go. Wall Crasher and just all the missions in Axiom planes. And then the Inversion Reinforcement is cooldown, focus rounds, chill, pretty much because he's a fire boss, and then MP. I have seen some people not going for the cooldown, because you're kind of nearly at max anyway, and going for some more survivability. But I just run the cooldown for now. That is the build. I'll now show you guys some footage of normal mode. Challenge mode is pretty much just the same. It's just about balancing how much MP you get, and staying alive. Staying alive is the key thing on challenge mode. Anyway, we'll get right to the video. Okay, everybody, here we are. We are gonna go test this build out. Let's make sure we've got the, well, we've got the emergency build on, so not the, and as you'll see, we're at 100% skill critical hit rate. Okay, let's not die. So, if you're using hyperfocus, you want to see the crit land with your weapon first, and then just start spamming. Just spam, spam, spam. And most of the time, you'll land a crit. But when he does this, you should get your full MP bar back. Sometimes, I guess. Pretty much that's the dog and the reinforcement inversion activating. If you don't get much MP back like me, yeah, this is the tricky bit. So we're gonna have to wait for his minions to spawn, what is wasting time. This is why Hunter set or the MP recovery modifier mod would be better. Well, we did just do some damage, what kicked us out of combat because of our small little orbs floating above. You need to dodge these attacks he does. You also need to make sure your 2 is active. I let it deactivate there, and then I hit for some damage, and lost some damage sadly because of it.
Don't hate me later.
This is going to be a terrible run, because explaining whilst fighting is not that easy.
I'll ice you all.
As you see, I let my 2 run out again. It's really keeping an eye on everything. This is because I'm half asleep, but it's just to give you the idea. And then you have to try and min-max it yourself and stay focused to actually do this. So, when you do run out of MP, you are supposed to be trying to get the MP orbs out of the enemies. That was terrible of me. This you can, when he's like this low, just finish him off. But if you don't destroy those pillars, he will kill you. He will wipe you. But yeah, that's the fight.